Hey guys, I'm David.
Hello, I'm Ellen.
And welcome to Living with the Coopers. Today's something a little bit different. We're going to go live because we're actually very busy. We're doing something quite exciting. Down the bottom of our garden, we've got a studio that the previous owner of the house had built for like practice and stuff. Up until now, it's always been my man cave. And it's always going to be my man cave, I suppose.
Yeah, it's fine.
But because I'm starting to do more stuff with YouTube, and because I want to move into like wedding videography and band videography, it's going to be like a place I can come and edit as well and be out of the way. So let me just show you around a little bit. Right, okay, so this is it so far. That's a massive pool table, like a proper one you'd get in a pub or club. I've got a lovely desk. You know, some nice bookcases. But the problem is that since the baby's been born, it's kind of been a dumping ground. I used it a little bit, but that's it. So, like, there's a piano here. You know, I've got quite a lot of stuff in here, but it just needs to be sorted out. And then I'm going to fix, I'm going to put a permanent place I can film from. So the sofa that's over here in the corners go in, the one with Millie on. Say hi, Millie. What have you got, Mill? What have you got? What have you got? What have you got, Mill? What have you got? What have you got? What have you got? Oh, Stanley. Oh, what you got? What you got? What you got? Get her. Ready? Say, yo, get her. What have you got, Mill? What have you got? So yeah, that's going. The pool table is going to be moved into that corner, and it can be brought out whenever I want it then. This desk, which is a beautiful desk, is made out of like a really nice wood. It weighs an absolute ton. It was my mother's old desk. It's really expensive, but she thankfully gave it to me when we moved in. It's just covered in loads of junk, as you can see. But that's going to go in between these movie posters here. And that's going to be a new backdrop. But it's also going to double serve. It's not just going to be a place to film from. I'm going to have the TV mounted over on that wall. And then I'm going to be able to sit at the desk and edit directly into the TV. The TV is here. We've had it. How long have I had that TV?
Oh, well over a year now, isn't it?
It can't be. Yeah, it's got to be not far off, and it's never been plugged in. Oh no, it's plugged in once when we.
Just to make sure
to make sure it worked. Because the idea was to bring it down here, but you know, as it always goes, you never really make the time for stuff like this, especially when you've got children. Oops, sorry. Especially when you've got children, you try and find other things to do. But if I want to make something serious of YouTube and of filming videos for a profession, then I've got to have a proper nice workspace. This is out of the way of the house. It's got amazing internet access down here, so I can just come down here, shut the doors. It's all soundproofed. Well, it's completely soundproofed.
Yeah.
Because as I said earlier, the guy who owned it before us was a musician. It's like he built it, so like the walls are soundproof as well.
Show it from the outside.
Oh yeah, okay. So the outside, I mean, it's a bit dirty on the outside. It needs to go cleaning. But so this is what it looks like from the outside. There's my barbecue, which I didn't get to use last year because we were too busy doing the garden. And this is our little bit of it looks like grass, but it's actually like this really cool AstroTurf. It's really good quality, and the baby absolutely loves it here. This is a tree that I planted when we moved in because I always wanted a garden with a tree. But look at it, it's so scrawny, but it's starting to bud now, and hopefully it'll grow a bit bigger. It's a cherry blossom tree. So barbecues happen here on our decking. Our little patch of grass to get into the studio. The piano is well out of tune, like well out of tune, isn't it?
Oh, like completely. I would lift it up. There's a keyboard on top of it, of course.
Yeah.
Why else would you keep a keyboard?
The pool table was a bit of a thought of when I moved in and we had this place. I thought, oh, I'd love a pool table, and then I became a student again and had a student loan and thought, yeah, before we had kids, yeah, I'll get a pool table. So I've got it. And how often do I use it, Ellen? At least every day, isn't it?
Oh,
like 4 or 5.
Yeah. Weekly tournaments.
Yeah, professional. No, I've probably used it about This year, I haven't touched it.
No, well, for a year.
Yeah,
Not just
probably. Yeah, for a good like 12 months, I probably haven't been down here and played. But this is going to serve as a different room as well when the baby's old enough. I'm going to corner off a little bit and make it into like a little playroom for her as well. Because I don't think it's fair that I get a gigantic room to myself. So yeah, let me just show you a few of the... I'm terrible for keeping things. Like, I love little like collectibles and stuff. So I've got some quite cool stuff here. This is a Bedlam cube, which is a puzzle, which once you take it out of the box, you will never get it back in. Like, I promise you that, unless you follow something online. I've never done it. A Diablo, frisbees. This is a little gyroscope, which is cool. I got some juggling balls. Nerf gun, obviously. We've had Nerf fights down here, and it hurts. I like yo-yos, rubber ducks. This was... When I was about 2 years old, I used to stand in the window and wait for the bin man to come. And I used to love it. Every time I used to, like, every week, I'd stand there and wait for the bin man, and my mother bought me this. So this is, like, easily 30 years old. It's had a lot of use. It's missing a wheel. But I couldn't, like, I found it a couple of months ago, and I thought, I can't get rid of that. So that's there. I've got the mask from The Mask. It's made out of acrylic. And somebody chipped it. We had workmen in once, and they were coming through here because it's the only access to the back, and they knocked it over. I've got some bugs in acrylic. They're absolutely horrible, but I found them in a car boot sale for nothing. And then these are things that I don't know what they are, but if anyone knows what they are, please let me like try and find out, because I found like 3 of these somewhere in like a car boot sale or something. And I've got no idea what they are, but they'll just look cool, so I thought I'd buy them. But they're made by Brewel and I can't even say that word. Brewel and something. Well, but it's like a Norwegian company or something. But I've got no idea what they do. Some more Nerf guns behind there, hidden, just in case anyone comes and shoots me. Then I've got all my consoles, which I've just put out now, like about, well, 10 minutes ago. Oh, that's rare. Neo Geo Pocket, PSP, N64, GameCube. All really exciting stuff. It's not really, but yeah. And then all my Under Armour stuff. When I was a student, I decided, really stupidly, I've always wanted a really good downhill mountain bike. So I bought a really good downhill mountain bike. I bought loads of gear to do it. And how far did I go on the mountain bike, Ellen?
He rode it once around the block. And bear in mind, we live
on the flattest place.
On the flattest area in the world, because we live in terrace housing and it's notoriously flat. And it went around the block, and he's like, yeah, I can't wait now, I can't wait, because we've got an incredible downhill biking place just up the road in Carmarthen.
Yeah, well, Glencorrug, yeah, it's brilliant.
It's insane, it's really, really popular, people travel from all over the country to go there. And, yeah, not once did he take it.
I went over a speed bump on it.
That was a waste of money, wasn't it?
It was. Luckily, I sold it for a bit more than I paid for it.
Yeah, he got profit from the bike, but the Under Armour was probably about £100. £100.
Yeah, probably more than that, but...
And he put it on, he did put it on in all fairness, walked around the house with it. This is my life. David likes to impulse buy things, hence the pool table. It's just a thing. I never know what's going to come next. That's how it is.
If I'd fallen down the stairs though, I would have been alright, so that's fine. I can't bear to get rid of it either, because I think, oh, what if one day... No, what if one day somebody breaks in and I just happen to like put it on and I can act like, ugh. But no, it's never going to happen. Also, I don't know if any parents are watching this. There's a few of you watching now. But we've got a few things we want to get rid of. Well, let me put you back in this view. There was a sale on in like a pound shop near us, Poundland I think it was, and it was a big store, so it had stuff that wasn't just a pound, but they had a 90% off sale because it was cheaper to do that than to move the stock. So we picked up loads and loads of, well, crap, basically. Okay, so it's a Cars 2 steering wheel. That cost me 70p. There's a Cars 2 air hockey. That costs like £1.20. If anyone's got an iPad, on iPad 2 or 3, there's these, like this Belkin cases and stuff. I bought them just thinking, oh, they might fit mine, but I got the Air 2 and it just didn't fit. So if any, a little 4x4 thing. If anyone wants any of these things, just message us and you can just have them. We'll bring them to you, or you can come and get them, or whatever. We'll sort something out. But it was quite cool. I had loads of batteries. They were like 10p each. So yeah, that's kind of it. Oh, sorry, I forgot my Mars Attack stuff. Oh, and my good friend Callan Archer drew me this, and I absolutely love it. It's done on ink, done in ink on paper.
Done on ink.
Done on ink. So yeah, that's it. We just thought we'd show you this. So within a couple of weeks, we'll be filming down here a few times a week. I'll be editing down here like every day. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, especially because this is completely unplanned and I just said to Ellen, oh, come on camera, what are we talking about? I don't know, just follow my lead.
At least I've washed my hair.
Yeah. I haven't shaved my head for a long time. I need to do that tonight. But yeah, thank you very, very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.